Welcome to the news update at 6 p.m. coming to you from the Lagos studio. My name is Faith Agbetuya. At least one person sustained gunshot injury and over 100 houses burnt in a pre-dawn attack on Tor Damisa, a Tiv village in Donga local government area of Taraba State. The attackers are suspected to be Jukun Militia and the former Special Assistant to Governor Darius Ishako on Youth Mobilization Honorable Kura Karison confirmed the attack in an interview with newsmen in Jalingo. Kurasin said the attackers in their numbers invaded the village at about 4:30 a.m. today and shot indiscriminately at the villagers' campad for safety. He added that while the attack on Tor Damisa was ongoing, another bunch of attackers came from Donga and launched another attack on two villages of Menga and Zakiako in the outskirts of Akate. He said efforts are ongoing to deploy security to Dango and its environment. President Muhammadu Buhari has said that a major cause of insecurity in Africa is a free flow of illicit funds on the continent. Speaking at the 16th conference of the Committee of Intelligence and Security Services of Africa in Abuja, the president called on intelligence services to trace and block such funds and the sponsors of terror activities in the continent. He spoke to estimates of such illegal fundings of crime and outflows from Africa around $60 billion annually. This figure is half of the current gross domestic product of other countries in Africa. The federal government has raised an alarm over a recent viral disease, cassava brown streak disease (CBSD), ravaging East and Central Africa, now making its way to West Africa. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Mohamed Umar, disclosed this in Abuja at the 2019 Cassava Investment Forum today. The Permanent Secretary, represented by Ayodeji Bobi, head Fund and Tuber Crops in the ministry, called for a collective effort in securing Nigeria and the West African region against such virus. He said the disease has caused over 90% loss in a cassava farm in the country, and he urged professionals at the Cassava Forum to use this vast knowledge and experience to advise the ministry on areas that were key to the development of cassava subsector in Nigeria. Unidentified gunmen have killed 2 soldiers and abducted expatriates at a road construction site in Kaduna in Akwa Ibom State on the site of Okanafun Council area. The incident was said to have occurred as the expatriate engineer was inspecting the construction of Iket Ibritam, Inen Ekefe and Odoro Ikot to Okanamafun road project awarded by Akwa Ibom State government. An eyewitness, Friday Duke, told newsmen that the 2 soldiers were killed while escorting the expatriate on routine inspection of the road project. Idiok said the gunmen whisked the expatriate engineer away. Immediately, the 2 soldiers were shot dead, while residents ran away for fear of arrest by security operatives. Confirming the incident earlier today, the police public relations officer in the Akwa Ibom State, SP Idoko MacDon, said the command was aware of the incident and was working with other security agencies in the state to arrest those involved in the crime. The United Nations Office of Drugs and Crimes has released a study indicating that HIV among inmates of Nigerian prisons was 2.8% compared to 1.4% reported in the nation's general public. The report was also found that HIV prevalence was highest among those with no formal education, which amounts to 3.8%, and among those older than 45 years old, records 8.1%. By geopolitical zoning, HIV prevalence was reported to have been lowest in prisons located in the Northeast region and highest in the North Central region with 7.1%. 2.2% is recorded in the South and 2.6% in the Northwest, 2.8% in the Southwest and 3.9% in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Following the death of Funke Olakunrin, daughter of the leader of the Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere, Paruben Fashoranti, security men reportedly begun to make some arrests from among the local in the community. Olakunrin was killed along the Ore-Shagamu Expressway on the Odigbo local government area of Ondo State last Friday. Residents of some communities in the local government area raised the alarm over the arrest of their members by the Joint Task Force of the security agents, including soldiers and policemen from the Inspector General of Police Special Corps and the State Command, who were deployed in the forest reserves in the local government area. The residents alleged that the security agents left the criminals in the forest and were arresting innocent people in the town. According to residents, most of those that were allegedly arrested were farmers. The police public relations officer of the state, Femi Joseph, who confirmed that many persons have been arrested, however, said those that were innocent had been released shortly after the arrest. The Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja has dismissed an application seeking the withdrawal of the People's Democratic Movement, PDM, as a party to the petition challenging the outcome of the February 23, 2019 presidential election. The Justice Mohammed Garuba-led tribunal of 5 judges said the application was incompetent, having been filed outside the period of petition's pre-hearing court session. Justice Garuba, who led the lead hearing, held that the pre-hearing session ended on June 28, 2019, but the application was filed on July 9th. The election petition filed jointly in the names of the party and its presidential candidate, Pastor Aminchi Habo, seeks the nullification of the February 23rd election of the presidential election on the grounds of the alleged wrongful exclusion from the poll by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The Lagos State government has been called upon to prioritize addressing the crippling traffic gridlock challenging economic activities in different parts of Lagos State. The former Minister of Works, Power and Housing, who is also a former governor of the state, Babatunde Fashola, made the call earlier in the day while delivering a lecture at the 4th Lagos Traffic Lecture Series organized by the State Ministry of Information. Fashola, who spoke in the company of other stakeholders in the transportation sector, noted that high travel occasioned by the traffic congestion in several parts of the state is inimical to the economic growth and further development of the state. Among other things, Fashola urged the state government to rededicate efforts in finishing up the cable car project commenced by his administration, in addition to the expanding PRT corridors across the state. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, who spoke at the event, also assured that the state government will duly consider all the concerns raised at the summit. Well, with that, it's a wrap on the news update at 6 p.m. Join us at 9 p.m. for more stories. My name is Faith Agbetuya. Good evening.